welcome back. Let's get it. Anyway, so how is everybody doing today? I want to talk about why so many traders fail. Before I talk about that, I went to an event and I went to go speak to some young business, smart-minded young men and women, and they was talking about real estate, was talking about stocks, was talking about all these different things, and they start talking about the stock market and Forex and why they don't like the Forex, and they feel like it's rigged and they feel like they're gonna lose their money, and they lost so much money they don't want to do it anymore. And I was like, man, some the reason why y'all lost is because y'all didn't put the time in. And they was like, nah, it's just not for me. And I backed off and said, you're right, maybe it's not for you. And I said, I'm gonna go home and talk about some of the reasons why some of these traders fail. And let's get it. I want to sit down and talk about that today. So let's make it happen. So most of the time, I'm gonna start off with my number one thing. The first one is low in capital. Sometimes we don't have enough capital to trade, and we want to trade. And as I said all the time, save up, get to that point and trade, or work your way up, get funded, then you trade. But don't come in the market with $100 and think you're gonna make $1,000 in the next day, and then if it fails, you'll be like, oh my god, why did I fail? One, you started with a very small account, and I can guarantee you'll try and take big lots, humongous lots, and it don't work like that. So let me give you an example. Say you come in the market with $100 or $50. Say $100, give and take. Say your capital is $100, and you're trying to risk 1% of your account, and you're trying to lose, give and take. I do the 20 pips loss, 20 pips win, 20 pips loss. So let's try that. You calculate that on the USD. 100 pips, taking time scaling your account, that's your lot size, 0.05, a mini lot size. You can't come in the game and come and trade in and think you're gonna come with $100 and trade your USD or trade, let me see, trade any one of these pairs. I don't trade all these, I just put them here so you can see them. But trade gold, and it's gonna hit gold with, like, matter of fact, with $100 you can't trade gold. I don't even think you could trade gold with $100. I don't remember, but you come with gold. Where is gold? Gold is somewhere right here, and you want to trade gold with $100. No, right here. Sorry, we're gonna get to that site first next time. $100 is impossible for you to trade gold. Your lot size has to be very small because you're gonna blow your account. Because the thing is, you might come in and you trade gold. Gold moves crazy. You can't just come in and say, oh my god, I'm gonna trade gold and put in a trade right here. I'm gonna buy gold here, it drops. Or you put in and it drops and you lose your money, you're gonna blame the market. You blame yourself because, one, I bet you're gonna go with a very big lot size and you're gonna fail. Two, you're not managing your trade. You have to learn how to not, you gotta take your time and get to that level. You can't just jump in and be like, oh, I'm gonna trade US, I'm gonna trade gold, US 30, NAS 100. You're gonna blow your account. So always save up to a capital where you can grow. And if you're going to start with a small capital, please take small lot size and handle the risk, not trade big. Number two is managing your risk. It's very important. Let's kick it off. So go in Google, type in Forex risk management calculator. You get this right here. But it's so much of them. There's so much of them. You go in Baby Pips, you can find information about it right there. Computer's acting up, but you can find all these information. This the calculator right here. um a lot of different platforms have their own calculator, but I use this one because it's better. 85% of the traders use this one right here, and you just put the amount of money in your account, what you're trading with, what's your currency, if it's pound or use it, GP or euro, whatever it is. Put the amount of money you're willing to lose on each trade, how much percentage you risk, and thus whatever pip size you say it is. So you go here, bomb, you trade that. That's it. And you compound your account. I preach that every trader should learn how to compound your account. It's important. You should always compound your account. Don't rush it. Another thing I use is stuff like these. I create all these little Excel sheet, and it helps you. You put the currency you trade, you calculate it, you put all this together, and then you stick by it and you let it grow. Always stick with your plan. Always learn how to manage your risks. Don't come in the market, you hear your friend trading or your cousin trading, he's making money. You're going to lose money. It's your journey. Take it. Don't jump on it and be like, oh my God, my uncle is doing it, or my cousin is doing it, I must do it. Because his journey is different. He might put the time in. You did. Another thing I want to touch on real quick. Anyway, open a demo account. There's so much different platform that has demo account. Go to one of these little platform right here. Open. Yeah, you can find so much brokers. They're all over the place. You click on this one right here, and you could go right here, whatever it is, and you figure it out. You go to that platform. You just press here. It opens it up. Welcome to, whatever that is, whatever the platform is. Create right here. Create a demo account. You put the information in, and you can practice trading with $10,000 funding, on handling your risks. All these things is very important, and learn to manage your risk. Handle your emotions while you're trading, so you don't feel like you're running and you're scared. Number 3, being greedy. And this is how you're being greedy. So you're in a trade, right? You're in a trade. Let's pick this one. You're in a trade, and let's say you take this trade right here. It dropped down. You start seeing it going back up. You want to take the trade, and say you get in right here when it clear all the tops, and you get in right here. So you put your buying here. I said 20 pips and you're gone. So say you come into this trade right here. 20 pips. You grab it 20 pips. 20 pips there. Stop loss could be 20 pips too. Right? You grab it 20 pips, and you want to catch all of it. Like, you don't know if the market is gonna come down or not. You just want to grab the whole thing. You're just being greedy. Get your 20 pips and bounce. My thing is always have a goal. When you hit your goal, you're done. Don't try to squeeze everything out of the market, because one, you're not handling the market. You're a retail trader. That means you're very small in the game. The banks could come in and say, "Bomb, I'm gonna take all your money." Put in orders and sell, and you're in the buy and lose all your money. Grab your pips and bounce. That's the goal. Grab a little 20, 30, whatever pips your plan is, and done. If the market says it's gonna move another 50, that's not your business. You already got your pips and you're gone. Stop being greedy in these markets. It's important. Stop being greedy in the markets. Number 4, a lot of traders don't trade with a stop loss. It's very important to trade with a stop loss. It's very worse if you're not gonna manage your trade and just gonna walk away. Manage your stop loss. So just as you come back here, this is your stop. This is what you're gonna lose right here. Right here, 20 pips is what you're gonna lose. So if you're okay to lose $5 in the trade, you're good. But if you're not, then go back and try to manage your risk. But manage your stop loss. Always trade with a stop loss. Do not put a trade in here. Don't like this. You know, have a stop loss. The market comes down. Your capital is $500 and it eats all your money up. Put a stop loss in. Something you're okay to lose. You're willing to lose in the trade. Always trade with a stop loss. It's very important to trade with a stop loss. Number 5, this is important. Sometimes we as traders, you're just coming in the game. Let's go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you come in the game and you put a trade in, and you might trying to beat the market, or you get some kind of signal from somebody or something, and it's wrong. But in your mind, you're trying to beat the market, so you're not coming out of the trade. The trade, if it's going 10 pips and you feel like you want to come out, your gut said come out, just come out of it. And think about another trade, look for another trade. But don't stick in a trade. Don't stick in a trade and it's going bad. If it's going bad, jump out and look for another setup. Because at the end of the day, you're going to lose money. But if you can control how much money you lose, that's the best way to do your trading. If you're wrong, jump out, look for another trade. That's it. Don't be greedy. Don't try to, like, I know it's going to come back. I've been watching the news and everything, but you're not seeing that it's going. Your 20 pips loss, it's going. 30 pips loss, you're up, you're losing, and then you just got to close it because now you lose all this money. So your stop loss has to be always in there, and if you see it's going, just close it and move on. My number 6 rule, why most of these people always lose, is you might put a trade in and you're just not so confident in it and you close it too early. Confidence comes from studying your peers. So what I would say is, if you choose one pair and you've been studying, don't go off and take signals from people. Don't join all these signal groups. You can never get to your full potential having so much signals throwing trying to jump all the signals into you. No, because at the end of the day, you're not going to learn nothing. If you try to trade signals all your trading career, you're never going to be a trader. You're going to be a signal trader, and you're going to be taking stuff from people. So be confident in your own setup. Don't go off and join all these signal groups and taking signal from John, Paul, and everybody. And when they lose, you be like, oh my God, John is a horrible trader. The thing is, John might be trading with $10,000. You're trading with $500. He can handle the risk if the market comes down here and shoot back up, because he has the money to do it. But you can't handle it. Stick to your guns. Stick to what you trade, and that is it. Number 7. Now, this is very important. Pick the pairs that you like, and hear what I say. So in Forex, there is pairs that move in patterns. Like gold moves in patterns. Gold moves in patterns. So how it works is, gold moves up and down, up and down. It goes up and drop right down, goes up. So pick pairs and patterns, and pick pairs. If you want to study pairs, like, let me show you something. So this pair, pick pairs that have high daily range, so you move very high in the day. You go here, indicators, and you'll go to your favorites, because I have this ADR tool right here by ASFX. Go through every pair and see how much it moves for the day. I pick high moving pairs. See, 131, 110, 80. The market is kind of crazy this weekend, but this week that's passed. But pick pairs that has very high range, that moves high. These are strong pairs. I'm gonna do a video teaching you guys about different pairs, how pairs move together later on. But this number 7 is talking about you gotta pick your pairs. Don't go off and try to trade all these pairs. Pick 2, 3, 4, 5 tops and study them and know how they move. Because the thing about it is, if you don't know how the pair moves, you're gonna fail. Know how the gold moves. My favorite pair right now is this one right here, this blue one right here, and then I pick gold if I see a quick scalp. But don't go off and pick all these pairs. You will never learn all those pairs so quick when you're trying to trade with your live money. Pick pairs, stick with your pairs, and you'll be good. I'm up to that's 7. So number 1 is capital. Do not go into the market with $10, $20, $30 and think you're going to be a millionaire in 2 days. Number 2, manage your risks. Number 3, don't be greedy in the market. Grab your pips and bounce. Number 4, trade with a stop loss. Is important. Trade with a stop loss. Number 5, if you put a trade in and it's wrong, close it. Don't try to beat the market because you will lose your money. Number 6, be confident. Study. Put hours in. 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day. Go learn charts. Do stuff like this. Turn the charts off into line and see how it moves and back it up and figure it out and study hard. Because the only person you're failing is yourself if you don't put the time into study. So study hard and just put the time in. Another thing is number 7 is pick your peers. Pick your peers, stick with them, and just study. Treat your Forex business literally as a business. Wake up in the morning, you see where the market is, put your trade in, and you're done. Treat this as a business, and you will win as a business. If you treat it as a hobby, it's going to be a hobby. You're not going to want to put the time in. The number 8 rule, and then the final rule is, don't go out there buying all the system. Don't go out there buying all these new Forex system and do this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You Google Forex system, there are so many of them. So many of them. So many of these Forex systems. All these systems, buy this, buy that. You go to page 2. You come download my profitable system. All the system. Hear what I would say. Find one person who you like. Go on YouTube and find a coach. Find somebody that you like. You go on YouTube. You go to Forex, and you test them out. It literally is interviewing them. I feel like you test them out. You check out what they're talking about, and if you like what they're saying, stick to it. If they're talking about stuff like this, turn $1,000 in the million, like stuff like this, and stuff like this. You run away from it. If it compounds account, it's fine. 10 months is kind of ridiculous. This person right here must have been really trading, like putting in numbers. certain people, I'm telling you, don't go crazy like, oh my god, I'm gonna, nah. Find someone, stick with them, and just learn from them. I always say in any business, you need 4 people in your life. You need a coach, you need a mentor, you need a really good friend, and you need somebody who's gonna tell you when you're wrong. So anyway, I just come to tell you some stuff that I noticed with this conversation I had with these young men, and I want to share this journey with you guys. If you're new to trading, stick with it. It will work out. Find yourself a coach. There's so much good ones. This dude right here is super dope. Time millionaire. You come up here, you find his YouTube. He really gets it in. He teach you the game. He has his group, and he teach you how to trade. Every Sunday he does like a breakdown of the market, so you can go in there and learn from him. It's so much of them. As I said, stick to what you want to do. Don't go off and buy all these signals and buy all these systems. And that's it, man. Let's make this money. Peace.